Let's start packing for our trip to Japan. Hello and welcome to the start of my Japan travel series. Today we will be starting off with a pack with me video as I start to get ready for our 2-week-long trip to Japan. From must-have travel essentials to our suitcase strategy, I'll show you guys how and what we'll be packing for our trip to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. This will be our very first time visiting Japan, and I am so excited to finally be checking off a destination that's been on our bucket list for years. My husband Lucas and I will be traveling together for about 1 week, and then halfway through the trip, my family will actually be flying in to join us. I'll definitely dive deeper into the itinerary details throughout this video and of course through the vlog series, but for now I am excited to share that the 2 biggest reasons why we decided to book this trip are for the cherry blossoms and of course Tokyo Disney. First things first, luggage. Now we did go back and forth on whether we wanted to travel a little bit lighter for this international trip, but to be fully honest with you guys, we are planning to do some souvenir shopping. So with that in mind, we decided on 2 check-in suitcases, 2 carry-on suitcases, and 2 backpacks. Japan is known for its amazing but compact public transportation system, so traveling with 4 suitcases doesn't really sound the most ideal. So our plan is to use Japan's luggage transfer services. This will be our very first time trying out any type of luggage transfer service, so I am by no means an expert at this point, but I am excited to test it out because I think it'll make traveling between hotels a lot more convenient. My understanding is that you can arrange your luggage to travel from hotel to hotel with either same day or next day delivery. For this trip, we will be bringing our 2 tried and true Samsonite check-in suitcases. We'll also be bringing my tried and true beige carry-on suitcase, and I will be bringing my brand new BAGSMART carry-on suitcase that I am very excited to test out during this trip. Pausing here to say a huge thank you to BAGSMART for sending me their getaway carry-on suitcase to try out. This one's in the color Shadow and it is expandable, so I think it'll be very helpful for souvenir shopping. It also has shock-absorbing 360-degree double spinner wheels that should create a smooth travel experience, and it has a TSA approved lock. For the interior, it has a water-resistant and stain-proof lining, a removable compression pad, compression straps, and a variety of mesh and waterproof pockets to stay organized. And speaking of organized, BAGSMART also kindly sent me some other products to test out for this trip, including their Blast packing cubes. And I really do think that for this trip in particular, packing cubes are going to be a game changer in keeping our stuff compact and organized. The Blast packing cube set comes with 6 different pieces. We have the largest one, 2 mediums, 2 smalls, and a drawstring. Okay, now that I'm done talking about the luggage, let's talk about outfits. And then at the end, we'll talk about the must-have travel essentials. I'm not gonna go through every single outfit that we're gonna be wearing for 14 days, but I will show you guys some examples of the types of outfits that I'll be bringing. If you wanna see all my outfits, keep an eye on this channel so you can see my outfits throughout the travel vlog series. So let's start off with travel days. I start off with leggings and a 1/4 zip hoodie. This Lululemon combo has literally been my travel uniform for the last few years because it is so comfortable. I've also been recently obsessed over my Cincha layover socks, and I top it off with a pair of comfortable shoes. Comfortable enough for a 13-hour flight, but not full-on pajamas. Up next is going to be an example of one of my sightseeing outfits. Because it is springtime, the weather will be unpredictable between 40s to 70s, so layers are going to be the best move when packing for a spring trip. Of course, we also have to be prepared for a little rain here and there. For sightseeing around Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, I'll be bringing a rain jacket, plenty of lightweight layers, my Cincha travel belt bag to carry all my daily essentials, and most importantly, comfortable walking shoes. I'll be switching back and forth between my Hokas and my New Balances. For Disney days, you already know that I'm going to be dressing full on Disney from head to toe. I'll be bringing my Loungefly backpacks, that way I can carry all of my park day essentials, comfortable walking shoes of course, and I will also be planning a t-shirt and pullover combo, so that way I can kind of layer up or layer down depending on what the weather looks like for the day. With that said, I will actually not be bringing any of my ears that are in my collection because I do plan on shopping once I get to Tokyo Disney. And lastly, I will be packing 2 sets of running clothes as well as my Hoka running shoes because I do plan on incorporating some runs throughout the trip. I am training for a marathon, so I'm trying to keep up somewhat of a routine even when on vacation. Now let's move on to my 10 must-have travel essentials for Japan. I really do believe that these items are going to make your trip go so much smoother. Starting off with number 1 is going to be luggage tags. So I picked up these from Cincha because when using luggage transfer services, it's really important that your contact information is easily accessible. Another item that I picked up through Cincha is their luggage connectors. I am really excited to test these out for our trip to Japan just because when we traveled to Italy, it was really difficult pushing the luggage and making sure that they go the same direction. So I am excited to see if these are worth the hype. My third travel essential is going to be a reusable water bottle because it's super important to stay hydrated when traveling. I will likely be bringing this Corksicle water bottle just because it fits perfectly on the side of my BAGSMART Vega backpack that I will be bringing. For sightseeing days, when I don't necessarily want to bring a full-on backpack, I am excited to test out this water bottle sling, also from BAGSMART. I found that when traveling, it's really difficult to remember to drink as much water as I do back home, so let's see if this helps keep me hydrated. And then the last item that BAGSMART sent me to test out for this trip is going to be their Vega tote bag. I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel the most comfortable shopping in like a backpack. For our shopping days, I can bring this tote bag to carry all the things and souvenirs that I purchase. What I especially love about this tote bag is that it is waterproof. I also love that it has so many different pockets, including this water bottle pocket on the side. I also added this cute Cincha bag charm. Not necessary, but super cute. And on the topic of rain, I will be bringing my travel-sized umbrella. The 7th item on my travel essential list is going to be my Kindle Paperwhite. Gone are the days where I would bring actual physical books when traveling. This is so lightweight and it'll help me kill some time on the train and on the plane. To keep up with all the pictures and videos that I'm hoping to capture for you guys, I will be bringing a power bank or a portable charger to make sure all my devices stay charged. This is especially important because I will be solely relying on Google Maps, and so I don't want to end up lost somewhere with a dead phone. For all my international travels, I always put down my travel wallet as a travel essential. This one in particular has a zippered compartment for coins. In my daily life here in America, you will rarely find me ever with cash or coins, but when traveling, it's inevitable, and so I make sure to have a place to keep everything. And then taking the 10th spot in my must-have travel essentials for Japan are air tags. Japan is known for their renowned luggage transfer service, so I'm not exactly worried about luggage getting lost, but I do think that it would be helpful to know where the luggage is, then I can plan around it. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up my suitcase strategy and my must-have travel essentials for our trip to Japan. I am so excited to explore, eat all the delicious food, and bring you guys along for this international adventure. Pausing here again to say another thank you to BAGSMART for sending me these items to test out. They actually gave me a 10% off discount code that you guys can use for your next purchase, so I'll make sure that's included on the screen here as well as in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to like and subscribe, and if you've been to Japan before, feel free to comment down below what are some of your must-have travel essentials for a trip to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I start to get ready for this really big trip coming up. Be sure to stay tuned for some sushi, Tokyo Disney magic, and hopefully a lot of cherry blossoms. So until the next one, I will talk to you guys in part 2.